Okay, and I'm back. I hope I have the currency now. I tried to farm for some extras. That only works for 2 extras. Okay. And hold on a second. I'm going to buy some more. I mean, this event is going into retirement soon, so I should have as much fun as I can with it. Though to be honest, I didn't think I could. I mean, if we're being fair here, I have made a number of claims that would complicate my ability to actually have fun with this. Like, even if I was a better duelist, I think that there would still be issues here. But apparently, at the very last second, I decided that this was worth actually pursuing. Interesting. It's really just a reminder that I still love this game and I'm still obsessed with it. It's just that I have also had to come back and realize that as obsessed as I am with this game, I also like other things. And I have managed to forget this. You may be like, what? You see, I forgot that there were other games I liked. I forgot there was a lot of other things I liked. It really is quite bizarre, I understand, but it did seem to be an issue. Just like I just didn't really understand. I'm just like, what? But I think that the real thing I have to remember is I've always liked other things. I just haven't always focused on them. And you know what would be nice? If I also focus on many other things that I still like. Which, obviously, I have not always done that. And you may be wondering what exactly I'm talking about. You know, that is a fair question because a lot of people wonder. I wonder sometimes because I'm just like, I didn't elaborate, I didn't clarify what I was talking about, I didn't explain anything, and I'm expecting people to watch this. Really. I've just noticed that a lot of things are just different these days. And while that's not inherently a bad thing, it is definitely true. And when there's something like that that is just true, there's a lot to be said for, well, what you forget in the process. I'll be real. I think that I am starting to change a bit because when you go through a lot of shit, it does change you. The past year has been difficult for me, and this year has been difficult for me. But this year was a very interesting experience in what it feels like to properly grieve. You may be like, what the fuck? Why do you always have to do this? Yeah, why do I always have to do this? I've always wondered that too. It really doesn't make any logical sense. I completely understand why you guys are confused. Because, I mean, I can't really tell you guys that information because I'm still trying to figure out a number of things myself, you know? Like, I really do not understand everything that I deal with. But I also don't understand why I talk about certain shit and then I just never make things clear. Like, if you really want to succeed on this platform, you should really make yourself easy to understand. You shouldn't just talk about things like other people are automatically going to understand you. Like, no, that's not how this works. And the fact that I seem to be acting like that, sure, for sure. And it's like, whenever I create anything, and I'm just like, and but most people aren't going to understand because I haven't taken the time to actually get to know them. I haven't taken the time to properly outline and explain what all of this means. I'm just making a bunch of shit, and there's no clarification past a certain point. That's really quite stupid, if you ask me. But what is... Oh, I thought he was going to summon something for a second, and then I panicked. It's a good thing that he didn't, but his hand, it almost has 3 cards in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have another chance to take him out, but I also want to take this chance just in case. I say as though that will mean anything. Like, considering it's a shark I'm talking about, I probably should have just used the final effect. But what if the final effect wouldn't have taken him out either? There's also that problem. The final effect may not have been enough to take him out with the amount of life points he had. It may not have been. And now, I like when I just explain things clearly so people can understand what I mean. And people really should be able to understand what I mean. Like, I shouldn't just go through the mental gymnastics and not explain them. But I don't always know how to explain my mental gymnastics in the moment. I would apologize for that if I thought there was any credibility to it, but there isn't. I'm pretty sure there's no credibility to it, so I can't really apologize and have that mean something. Because it doesn't mean anything. It really just doesn't. Okay, and I destroyed him. I am pleased. I am pleased to announce that I destroyed my opponent. It was quite fun and enjoyable. Okay. Oh, look at my score. Nice, nice. Dude, I love this score. This score is amazing. Okay, but it only counts the amount that I did, you know, in the actual duel itself. And let me guess, you're going to spawn now. And you did, in fact, spawn. I do like when I make sense. It's a very good thing that I know how to do that. But I wish that I would actually, you know, make my content easier to understand. My thought, my train of thought needs to, yeah, sometimes I'm not sure what I'm doing with my life. I can blame a lot of things, but where are my monsters? How am I supposed to win without my monsters? Like, bro. Okay, thank God, but I still cannot, I can barely do anything with this. Um, I accept my utter demise, and I'm going to go grind some more. I mean, it's partially his fault. He spawned. I could tell he was going to. Alright, that's embarrassing, just losing like that again. But I think it's equally as embarrassing that I made a video worse than the last worst video I had for this event. Like, I could do worse? What? Oh my god, that is cursed. Seriously. It is one of the most cursed things of all time. Just proving how awful I can be. Okay, hello, Axel. I'm going to get currency from you. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Anyway, I still have to survive season 3 without Adrian killing me. I like how I'm concerned about Adrian instead of the actual villain. You know, the actual villain that would cause me to be tortured? Yeah, the actual villain that would cause me to be in pain? Yeah. Yeah, that is just weird. But there are a number of other things that are weird about me rewatching any of this. I'm just like, this is just weird. And there are some things I can say about that I am okay with admitting, and there are things that I'm just like, do not ever mention it. Do not ever mention it. Act like if you do, you will be kidnapped and murdered forever. Okay, I know that doesn't make any logical sense, but I've got issues. And I know you guys can hear them. I know you guys know about them. I know you guys have seen them. Seriously, you have seen some of my moves. You know, you guys know. It is no secret. And if I was trying to make it a secret, well, it's a poorly kept one. No, I do have many secrets, if we're being honest here. And I cannot explain all of them. But there are some things that I do want to go into in the future. Which, oh dear, I wonder if I can handle the embarrassment of people just thinking I'm insane for what I'm talking about. And just imagine going into that entire recap episode and just remembering that what Cyrus and Hathaway are saying is exactly what I look like when I mean, seriously, I could do just the same thing and look just as insane. Although, I don't really have the ability to see dual spirits, so there is that. Now, I had a dream that the Ojamas would bother me. That was a very cursed dream. I'm not sure why they would bother me. I thought they only bothered Chaz. Like, what? Why does my brain have to do this shit? Why does it have to do this? It really doesn't have to do this. It just doesn't. Okay, and there was, let's see, the Wasteful Scramble. I believe I skipped that in part because I just didn't like some of the dialogue. And one of that involved, and some of that dialogue involved Joey. I'm just like, I really just don't like this. And I also didn't think it was very interesting, and I thought some shit was cringe. I think there was something wrong with me during that event, but I eventually got so bored that now there is something else wrong with me. I think eventually I will, I think eventually I will mellow out and everything will be fine. But right now, I really don't think I deserve a lot of subscribers. I'm not saying that I deserve no subscribers. I'm saying that I need to get better at what I'm doing. And um, I'm still leveling up Serenity. I would also get currency faster if I had a dual standard duelist. And of course, I don't want her losing, but if that does happen, I've got more than enough dual orbs to compensate. I like how I'm just messing around here, and it's been a while since I've done that. I think that should mean something. I definitely believe that I've done some good work. And you may be like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean by work? It's a personal thing. Anyway, I'm not sure that therapy can fix what is going on with me. I think my therapists are just as confused as I am. I don't know that for sure because I haven't asked. But I do know that with some of my problems, they're just drawing a blank. And that's because I've got a specific fusion of issues that not everyone has, but since I have those issues in combination, it makes it very difficult to take certain advice. Although in some cases, why would I take certain advice anymore? Like, I just don't know if I can bother. I mean, people are just assholes sometimes, honestly. And I don't have time for that. Although I am on the internet, so I'm at the mercy of someone deciding to be an asshole anyway. Well, I may be at the mercy of that, but at least I don't have to be in public when dealing with that shit. I imagine at some point it is possible, at least in theory, that someone could start making content with me at some point. Now, do I see my channel getting that big? No, I don't. I don't see myself at that level of success. But I do know that based on my beliefs, it is not entirely impossible. But I am thinking about a very specific set of niches here. Niches, yeah. You know, there's a niche topic that if I cover it, it's really not so niche that I really contribute anything of uniqueness to it. And then again, when it comes to the subject I'm thinking about, maybe I could. I don't know. I don't think that I should, but I do have to wonder. If I tried harder, like, would that mean anything? I don't know if it would mean anything or not. Also, I'm running out of storage space. Is there anything I am willing to do to fix this? I really have to fix this. What is my problem? Well, I've got several problems. I've got more than several problems. I probably have more than 99 problems. But stupidity isn't one of them. You may think that it is one of them, but you shouldn't look at my misplays and think that I am automatically stupid. I mean, honestly, I can call myself out on my own, thanks. I really don't need help. And, what am I supposed to do with these cards? Like, I, I cannot do anything with this. Hmm. I'm going to put this in, I'm going to risk it. I've got to risk it. Hmm. I add this card. Yeah, yes. Do this, yes. I want to do this. Okay, now I activate this card. Now, I do not think that I am entirely protected. I am not looking at this field and thinking I am safe. No, I'm probably about to go into hell. I mean, hell is just something that happens. It's not necessarily the kind of hell that a lot of people think about when they think about hell. Because, in my opinion, it's not a thing. At least not in the way you think about it. I just don't believe that eternal damnation is a thing. Now, some people would get offended over this, but I don't understand why. Now, there are reasons for people to be offended over what I say, but not believing in eternal damnation is not on my list of things that sound weird. Like, it doesn't sound like something that should offend people. Like, I know there are things that I say that can be offensive. I know that on my channel there are quite a few of them. But not believing in eternal damnation? Some people would be offended over that? Dude, that is just weird to me. I really don't understand. But that's the thing. I don't have to understand it. People just do whatever they want. Okay, I got it. Now what are you going to summon? I'm going to try to get in your way. I will get in your way. I play to win. I always play to win. I mean, I know that I don't win as much as I probably should. I definitely should get better at playing this game, but if you ask me, I think I'm doing good enough right now. I mean, I have to deal with a bunch of shit, so I should take more breaks. I say as I fail to remember what a break feels like. And now, by definition, I know what a break is, but when it comes to the quality of I'm ready to get back to work now, I have never felt that. I mean, I have sort of felt it, but what I mean when I say that I've never felt it is I've just never I've just never been able. It's been a while. I just forgot what a break is like, which is depressing. I'm sure it is, but as depressing as it sounds, really, why do I keep padding these videos? What is wrong with me? Oh, don't worry. I do know that there are things that are wrong with me, but I mean, oh my god, for real? I think I know what he's going to do. Do I really? Okay, great. I know exactly what you're about to do. And it's very cursed. Oh god. I'm actually glad that you weren't able to take me out. I'm glad you weren't able to do that, because if you were, I would have flipped my shit. But I flip my shit anyway, all the time, so, I don't have any words for that. Well, I won. I won. So I am glad that I won. Now, hopefully, I can go back to making some actually enjoyable content. But you're going to respawn again? You're going to respawn again? Dude, it's, why? Because that's what a raid boss does. Like, why would I question? Okay, yeah, it is a bit weird. Okay, now I'm building up to a friendship duel. This is not a friendship duel, this is a duel with destiny. Yeah, I'm acting like this duel was fated or some shit. I mean, that's just what the event says, okay? That's what the event says. Now, which event had the friendship duel in it, though? Was it the friendship games? I think so. Probably. Okay, now. I'm just watching. Don't mind me, I'm just watching. You know, I've been focused on this game all day. I haven't even touched Madoka Exeter. It's not like I don't want to. It's just I I just haven't gotten I just haven't gotten into the I don't know what I'm going to do to cover that. Like, I'm still thinking about how I want to cover it. But there's definitely a lot of content to go through in that game, and we know that I want to go through an album in this game. So, having these games, I'm going to start going. It'll be great. It'll be different. Because then I can document photos. And in some